Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I am Craig Lash, and as you saw in the title, I'm doing an unboxing video, and you already know what's in the box. So when I unbox it, it's not gonna be very surprising. That, along with the fact that, I really don't like unboxing videos. They kind of bore me. When I come back, I promise to make this one snappy. First, if you're new to this channel and you're just getting started in sports photography, or maybe you have a couple years under your belt, but you want to learn more, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. Okay, I said I'd make this snappy, so there it is, the Sony a6100, hot off the presses. I have one in my hands. Let's take a closer look at it, and then I'll answer the question that's probably on your mind. I have been very happy with my Sony a6000. Had it for a year now at least. Made some great images with this camera. Wait a minute. Or is this the 6000? Is this the 6100 that was just released? I don't know which is which. They both look almost identical. Well, this is the 6000, which I've had for many months now, and I really do like this camera. It's made some great images. Why did I upgrade to this camera? Well, before I get into that, let me just point out one major factor on the shape of this camera that's going to make a lot of people so happy. It has to do with the grip. This is the old grip. This is the 6000. To me, it was fine. A lot of people complained, like, oh, my big hands just can't fit on it. I made a video about that, kind of mocking them a little bit. On the 6100, it's beefier. It fits in your hand a lot better. You can feel how thick it is. Not sure you can see it this way. It's definitely a little bit bigger and thicker. But that's not why I purchased this camera. I've been trying to find an entry-level Sony mirrorless sports photography setup for those just getting started in sports photography. And I went with the Sony a6000 at first. Been a great camera. I love the images it's made, but it's time to upgrade. New technology, better technology, faster technology, which is where the a6100 comes in. So check out the specs and I'll show you exactly why I upgraded my camera. First thing to talk about is the sensor and the processor. The a6100 has a front-end LSI chip, and this increases the processing capabilities up to almost 2 times faster than the a6000. There's also an updated Bionz X processor. Sony has also improved the noise suppression, so you get much cleaner images when you're shooting at a high ISO, and they've expanded the ISO sensitivity up to 51,200. And if those things weren't enough for you guys, the 6100 has 425 phase and contrast detection points, as opposed to 198 and 25 on the a6000. This covers 84% of the sensor, and also the speed now, the focus acquisition is 0.02 seconds, as compared to 0.06 seconds, and as sports photographers, we know how important fast, accurate focusing is. Oh, look at the cute little kitty cat. What's a video without a cat in it, huh? Well, actually I included this because the a6100 has real-time eye autofocus, which works with animals. So if you're shooting like a dog agility or dock diving, this could be very handy for you. Those are the main reasons I picked up the Sony a6100. I will be putting this camera to work immediately, probably right after I make this video, finish getting this all edited and tightened up. I've got playoffs starting real soon, high school playoffs, volleyball and wrestling, all of that action going on. So I will be giving you guys a real life review of this camera, coming back, talking to you about it, and also showing you some images that I make with this camera. And hey, next time you're out at an event, say you're at a high school event, I've done this before, and you see like the yearbook staff photographers, and they're kind of like this. They don't quite seem to know what's going on, and they have that look like, what the heck am I even doing? Walk up to them, strike up a conversation, ask them if they're getting some good shots. I know a few times I've ended up helping the yearbook photographers adjust their settings a little bit so they can get some better images for the yearbook and school newspaper possibly. All right, everybody, that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me. As usual, once you get done with everything else you got going on, grab that camera and get out and shoot.